Yo. Welcome to Rapid Rants, episode 62. I am excited to be back. We're going to be doing it bi-weekly from now on. We just can't, they're going to be quality topics every single time this way. For example, today we're going to be talking about, of course, we have to talk about Taylor Swift's new album that everybody is just saying is trash, and there's a whole other song. There's a lot to it. We're going to talk about the hair everybody has up their ass about Bad Bunny performing at the halftime show. There's a new dating app called Fly Me Out. This takes a dating app to a whole new level. The first topic today, I almost missed this one, so it doesn't have like a little topic intro one. It's a new way that a New York dispensary is delivering their product.
Unbelievable story to tell you about here. It looks like carrier pigeons. You remember them from back in the day? Well, now they're being used to deliver more than just messages.
I don't think anybody actually remembers those.
Well, you read about them.
Who actually used those things? Like the Medieval Times local dispensary, the travel agency is testing out a new pilot program that uses carrier pigeons to deliver some weed all across the city. Sounds like somebody got high, had an idea. Under this program, pigeons will make deliveries wearing mini backpacks that are designed to carry up to 1 gram of cannabis
for this.
For orders to be placed online. The dispensary says the cannabis carrier pigeon program will begin next summer.
Talk about free help, right? I mean, there's plenty of help to go around.
Hey.
You need a gram?
Bro. you need a gram?
A lot of people gonna be pigeon hunting. Come on.
Yo, that's a good point. Oh my God, bro.
Damn, the pigeons are. You just put a target on the pigeon's back,
bro. They're going to grab the net.
I'm gonna keep a breadcrumb on me. Watch.
Yo.
When are you gonna start doing
like
this
this? You want to make a trade?
thing?
You want to make a trade?
What is the start date? Oh.
What I just never understood about this is how did the pigeons know to get to their destination?
I have no
They
clue.
trained.
I've always wondered that. I watch old movies about old times when they use them. Like, how did they train these pigeons to deliver these notes and stuff? It makes no sense. But like, could you imagine? You're sitting there smoking weed with your friend, and they're like, damn, we're out. And they go on their phone and they make a little order or whatever. And you're just waiting for a delivery driver to come up, maybe even a drone. Nah, a pigeon comes and lands on his arm, and he opens his little backpack. It takes a
You missed the step.
Therefore, the pigeon to get inside the apartment.
Yeah, exactly. You missed the step. He lands outside the window. Okay. It shows the backpack like, hey, delivery.
Oh my God. This shit is crazy. Who had the idea to establish this type of idea over there?
Someone who was high as hell. There's no way
had to be.
a person came up with this idea. Like,
Yeah. It had to be extremely high.
Oh my God. Okay.
It was weed.
But it said that there was a New York City.
But
yeah.
Okay. Let's see how the review's gonna be. My weed never arrived. I'm still pigeon. Oh.
That's hilarious.
All right, man. So we got Nike asking why do it, and we have another brand that is doing the dumbest rebrand I've ever heard in my whole life.
Not again.
I had to check to make sure this wasn't The Onion when I read this before. I had to check my calendar. I'm like, I thought it was October. I didn't think it was April 1st. But no, this is actually a real headline. Maxwell House, the coffee company, has announced that for the first time in 133 years, they are rebranding to a new name, Maxwell Apartment. They say as more Americans opt for apartment living, the coffee brand serves up a year's worth of coffee to match their 12-month leases.
What?
Maxwell Apartment.
I feel like they joning on poor people.
Okay, all right. So that's my biggest complaint about this. Like, hey, ignorant billionaires who own Maxwell Apartment, we're not opting to live in apartments. We're broke because the economy sucks. Don't run in.
I feel insulted heavily. Like, I might have a decent sized apartment, but it's still an apartment, and I feel like you're looking down on me now. Now we got to fight. I can't buy any of your coffee.
I wouldn't. I feel like this would make me not want to buy it.
You just tried me, bro. I can't do it.
Most out of
God.
though. It doesn't. It's like I don't know what they're thinking. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
But
I'm thinking because
we're talking about it, right? So I think
the mindset is they thought it was going to be cool. They thought, because Maxwell House is like apartments are more young. I didn't say it. You did, bro.
Fire your consultants. Fire your consultants.
and all right, and when I hear Maxwell House before this rebrand, when I hear that, like I think of
the jingle.
This, but also like, all right, so it's called Maxwell House because there was some Maxwell family that started this company out of their house. Like it feels like a story. It feels like Maxwell apartment. Now house didn't ever mean anything. Now I'm not gonna. You're what you can do what,
bro.
I just dumb, bro. It's just.
I just really want to know the mindset. Like the Nike, I can understand it was a dumb idea, but I understand what they tried to do. This,
like, what board meetings happened where everybody was like, "This is a good idea."
Now I have to go get a loan because they tried me.
I hope they didn't pay for those marketing advices.
Are the bags smaller or something? Because those apartments. Like, I got questions.
All right, man. Here's a brand new prescription that doctors can start writing.
Country of Sweden is aiming to be the first country on the globe that doctors write prescriptions for you to visit because it is such a haven of health and wellness. According to Visit Sweden, Sweden is like a natural health remedy, which is why doctors from around the world can now prescribe Sweden for the benefit of their patients. So would you go?
Yeah, I have family. Yes. I have Swedish family, so yeah, I absolutely would.
I don't have Swedish family, and I'd still go.
Talk to your doctor about Sweden.
I'm about to talk to my doctor immediately, actually.
I'm not feeling good, yo.
It's 3. What time does this end? Like 4? He'll still be in the office.
But it would be interesting for what? Like, what type of disease, sickness they gonna send you all the way to Sweden?
Peace of mind, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the air quality is clean. I think it's mental health as well. Like, for real, like this is, I would kill for a prescription to go to Sweden. That would be amazing, especially if insurance covers it and everything. That would be.
Let's go to Canada. It's even beautiful there.
Like, I would kind of feel like an asshole if I were Swedish living in Sweden. Like, you live in such a wonderful, perfect world that the rest of the world has to be prescribed a visit to your country.
It's like a marketing thing.
Corey, if anybody pops up like, gone over you saying after you said that and you end up in Sweden, they're going to know it was you at this point. you just told the world it was you. So I don't agree with him. So it wasn't.
So I asked.
But I do want to go.
I asked ChatGPT. So they said Sweden is known for its strong culture and work-life balance, nature, therapy, and slow living. A doctor will recommend this because there's burnout recovery, depression and anxiety. Exposure to nature has documented benefits for mood, focus, and emotional regulation. Seasonal affective disorder, which is sad. Paradoxically, some doctors might recommend visiting during summer months for exposure of long daylight hours and outdoor activity.
But if they write into the subscription, right? Do they pay for everything?
I think the insurance would be involved.
Insurance.
Yeah, like the doctors don't pay. They don't pay for your medicine.
Insurance pay for this?
What if doctors did just pay for everything?
They need that money on.
This is expensive.
They said if you're in the United States, the insurance does not cover it.
That's what it says?
Of course not. Of course not. They're not going to let us leave, bro. They're not letting anybody. Never mind. Not going to get political.
Yep, not at all.
We're going to try to keep you in the country and pay for treatment there.
I'll say we're not going to get political. And the next topic is MAGA's rival halftime show because they don't like. Never mind.
I almost just choked my coffee when I read this. The outrage over the Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show has hit full hysteria. The organization Turning Point USA, founded by Charlie Kirk, has just announced an alternate Super Bowl halftime show called the All-American Halftime Show. Because, Bad Bunny is not American, even though he's Puerto Rican and Puerto Rico is part of America. For some reason, I get the feeling that Ted Nugent might be part of this. Which halftime show will you be watching? The real American halftime show or the brown people are an Americans halftime show?
They tried something new.
As a brown people, I think I'd like brown people one. Thank you.
What's so crazy about this is the narrative that's being spun. That's what aggravates me about this. There are people talking about, it makes no sense that we in the last 20 years it's all rappers, and out of the last 20 years, only 2 of the headliners have been rappers. The year that Dre did it, and last year when Kendrick did it. And then there were 3 other times where it was Spanish people. This one to be Spanish. You had J-Lo and Shakira in the same show.
Yep.
And there was one more person, I can't think of it right now, but it was somebody else that was Spanish. Everybody else has been rock and roll and pop. Like, come on, y'all. Stop it.
But okay, so the difference is that all of his songs are in Spanish or whatever, and like I understand the complaint to a degree, but at the same time, like the halftime show has turned into something that is meant to attract new audiences to the Super Bowl. You can't argue he is the most streamed artist in the world right now. Facts. He is going to bring more eyes that would have never looked toward the Super Bowl in their entire life to the Super Bowl. It's a business decision, and it's an acceptable decision. Enough people love him just because you can't. And like I saw Jay-Z, he was talking about how music transcends words. It's a feeling, it's a vibe. And I've heard Bad Bunny is an absolutely incredible performer. Well, so he's going to put on a show. He's going to have the energy. We're going to have 15 minutes of Spanish words. Stop worrying about it. It's not a big deal, bro.
What he said. What I say behind that is, Titi mi preguntó. You know what I'm saying? Bussy. I want to see all this. Hey, I love his music. I got
Spanish words too.
Like, I'm with.
Yeah. See.
He might be doing the better halftime show than other artists. So let's see.
It's gonna be. Hey, look, it's gonna be fire.
Nothing gonna be wrong about that.
It's gonna be fire. This man puts on the show, and for all the dudes that's out there whining, look, the dancers are gonna freaking drive y'all crazy. So just enjoy. Just shut your face.
Dancers gonna drive y'all crazy, and if you want to listen to it or look at the girls, it's gonna be there because it's gonna be baddies there anyway. Because baddies like Bad Bunny. I've seen the crowds. Like, I work in Atlanta, so I haven't gone to any of his concerts, but I've seen the crowds that he brings, and he's quite insane with it. I see.
Coop, I think we'll get in trouble for that one, man.
What is that?
He's got a point, though. He's got a point. I'm going to stick with the sexual aspect. We're not going to go toward the other way. But it's going. He does, have a reputation for that type of performances or whatever. But I think at this point you couldn't make MAGA happy with any performer that's modern. You know what I mean? And who do y'all think? If you could guess one performer, who do you think MAGA is going to
have? Kid Rock. But I gotta disagree with have you sat and watched an entire Bad Bunny concert? No. Then you're not going to see over sexualized alphabet community in the show. Watch a Bad Bunny concert. It's a freaking theatrical show. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be when it comes to the Hopping Rabbit.
Is he gay?
No, he's not. He had one video where he played multiple characters like a lot of comedians do when they play women. And one of the characters just happened to be freaking complete cross-dressing drag.
All right. Here's the new dating app that's just going to a whole new level, man.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. What now?
Humanity's attempt to get closer to a real-life Black Mirror episode. We now have a dating app that is called Fly Me Out, where you can apply to trips and then be selected to be flown out to places like Mykonos, Greece. This is how the app works. There's a group of guys. It could be one guy or multiple. Zach, Sean, Mel. They're going on vacation together, and they have an amazing suite with outdoor plunge pool and amazing views. And they want some probably ladies to join them. They list their trip on the app, and they say, we'll pay for your flights and then also where you're staying, but you stay with us. And if you're on the other side and you want to go somewhere, you then look at their profiles and you say, okay, I'm going to request a spot. And then the three of those guys will determine if Kylie from New York, who's a nerd, that's messed up that they said her occupation's a nurse. And then they'll say yes or no to the application. Each trip will show how many people have applied and been selected. And no, this isn't the beginning of a Black Mirror episode. This is real. You can download the app today on the App Store. Find your tribe. See the globe.
Yeah, right. And who want to spend like a whole vacation time with like 3 strangers? I don't know, with dudes. Ooh, I don't know.
This is America.
Yeah, but this can end up pretty bad, to be honest.
And they don't care. That's
okay. Didn't Diddy just get sentenced to 4 years in prison for this? Like, isn't this interstate prostitution? Like,
I mean, not if you use the app. Diddy shouldn't use the app.
I think even if you use the app, you.
No, I mean, think about it like this: if I'm about to give the world an idea, and I apologize in advance. If you record it, it's not prostitution; it's porn.
Oh. But who says that they're going over there to have sexual relations? For all we know, they're going over there to play tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
to play board games.
it's a good option, or it's like great that you can, find travel buddies to go on a trip with, and they're gonna pay, right? But like as a female with 4 guys that I don't know shit about.
It's dangerous.
It sounds like a horror movie.
You really want to get stuck for like 10 days with like in a big ass suite, but with like 5 guys you don't even know. Girls must be dumb to do that. Like
facts. It sounds like a horror movie, and it's insane. I believe. I bet there's so many people already doing it. I bet.
Yeah, I bet.
I need to go on YouTube and look and see people who like sharing their experiences.
It's probably people with money that have a jewels. You know what I'm saying? They can just make you disappear.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's perfect for the females who are always looking for someone sugar daddy's going to pay their shit, right? So,
Mr. Vapesalai said, "When does that come out on Netflix?" I ain't gonna lie, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
All right. Next topic.
How many of y'all are in a relationship where you and your significant other have like different like political views and whatnot? So I was on a date with this girl last night for the first time, and everything was going great. She had the same energy as me. She was like sarcastic. She had that like kind of energy where she would like bully you, but it was like a good bully. Like she was raised by 2 older brothers, so it's like you could pick on her, she can pick on me, but in like a joking way. Everything was going great. We had like the same energy. But then it just came down to like the political topics that she started to bring up. I was like, oh, great, here we go. And it just had me curious, like, is that a thing people don't date each other for? Is because they have different views on stuff? Like, how many of y'all are dating someone and you guys have different, like, either political views or views on abortion or anything? And is that like a topic that's constantly brought up? Like, I don't know, is that like a constant issue? Like, or do you always date someone that you always have the same views with?
So this is another question that I asked ChatGPT. I just had to look because I was doing I'm writing a thing about it, so I was researching this. There's about 40% of the Gen Z community have already broken up over political views, and they say the millennials, there's 30% of us that have ended relationships over political views, and everyone has been together at least 5 years or more, or they're married.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. I wonder what that stat would have been in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, I mean that though, because that's really where my head was at when I was watching this. And like, all right, so Danny and I, we agree with a lot. There's some things that we don't agree on or whatever, but I don't know. I respect her and she respects me, and we can have conversations about it. We can have debates, and we can end that conversation not agreeing with each other, and it's still okay. You know what I mean? But I think that's rare now. I think that the politics have been so heated up in the last 10, 15 years that I think it would be a bigger challenge to have like very opposing political views, like a MAGA Christian with a far left liberal. I don't think that could ever happen. But there wasn't that large of a division in the 90s. Like before now, it was never this divided.
Yeah, I believe now we live in times where a lot of people want to back something up because it's cool to back that up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I feel like that don't care about a lot of the stuff that they claim to stand for these days. And that's caused a lot of division. And then the pride factor hits when they're like, oh, you don't really care about this. Oh, yes, I do. And now they, you know, it's just getting sad that we're just more, as time go by, more and more followers, bro. There's more and more followers of trends, and it's just getting sick. People aren't like really themselves. It's sad.
But I think in the States it's like pretty it's
Crazy.
like pretty political. Like I've recognized even my friends who are living in the States for like over 10, 15 years. Like even friendships that you build just ripping apart because of political views.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Here it's like, okay, for my experience here, it's like, okay, you don't have to agree with everything. You just respect their opinion, but then it's not a topic that you be talking about it. But it's not like, oh, this is the fact that I'm, cut you off because you got these type of view regarding political views, right? And I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah.
But I can relate. You don't want to be with someone who has like a totally different view on things
Exactly.
and not the same
I agree.
values, right? But that's the get to know phase. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with being in a debate with somebody constantly, but I'm not okay with being in an argument with somebody constantly. So if it's enough to drive a wedge between us, then no. Like I think personally that my lover should match my friends in a way that my lover is a mirror to me the same way my community is. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that I keep around me are going to be people that are kind of like-minded. Yes, they're going to be people that can like challenge me, how I think and what I say, but nobody that's going to be like, all right, I'm in this camp for real. It's going to be in my house because I feel like you're an op for real at the end of the day. And I can't
get that. And also, I think there are specific issues that you have to agree on in a relationship, like abortion is a big one. You know, like that. Those kinds of issues that could potentially affect something that happens within your relationship. You have to see eye to eye on those.
Yeah, agreed.
I didn't ask y'all before the show. Did you get a chance to download that Aspect app?
And it wouldn't work for me. I don't know.
Okay,
but I think it's because I got too many things.
All right, I'm gonna run this the description of this new social media app that when you download, you're the only real person on it. Check this out.
Interesting.
I found a new social media website. Every other person on the app is not real. It is a social media website called Aspect, where you are the only real person on the app. And people comment and follow you and message you, and they're all fake. I have dozens of posts here of just all about things I've been posting.
Why am I on there?
And then there are comments, and not only are there comments, but they're like they do their research too. Like I posted this thing of the U.S. Open, and people are saying like, "Oh, this person is my favorite tennis player," and "Oh, Alcaraz played a good game today." Like they somehow know what it is. It's insane.
And there's not a real person on there.
Not a single real person.
This is fascinating. I cannot think of a single use for this.
There is absolutely no use for it whatsoever. The use for it maybe is to like put some bad actors on there and then like teach young kids how to use social media.
Bad actors?
Like as in like, you know, make sure you know
PDF
like
files?
no. But just like to make sure you know.
I think those are worse actors.
But people just make sure you know, like how the ins and out of social media, and like, you know, some people might be mean, but this is all fake. Don't worry, kids. This is all fake.
So you're saying what I should do, and the best use for this app, is to put my child on it and have the fake internet bully them, while the real internet will do it for free.
Okay.
I made a Rapid Rants account on.
No, we on the AI web.
How many followers we got, bro?
I'll let you know. I posted for the first time yesterday. We got 17 followers.
Okay.
And 91 likes and 43 comments on our logo.
Hey, look, man, they showing us more love on the other app, bro.
Let's see. One of my favorite comments. Like we have. All right. My attention span is ready for this because I said it's on timers and everything. Like that, we keep it on timers, keep our rants rapid, and this is perfect for my commute. Diverse group of hosts, love to see it. There's one quote, I don't know where it is, but it was like the girl in the blazer is a whole vibe.
But come on, now, if they integrate this shit into IG, it's better than sometimes we're comments. They put in the effort into it
For sure. And then the weirdest part was you get messages, right? You get and I found myself talking to a chatbot for like 10 minutes yesterday, just back and forth, and it was like a real conversation. And I just kind of like I put my phone, I was like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
But I think the only good thing about it is like people who really have issues like socializing, you could throw them in there.
I was
like
just
they
gonna
need
say
to
that.
interact with people, you know, they're gonna see like, oh, how is it if you just being on social media and interacting with different people? How do you, you know, respond to certain things? Like
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say that people who are used to being on this app and not getting friends and people not following them and they feel like they're awkward, this would make them feel important.
But you could get lost in that world, bro. Like if you have low self-esteem and you're looking for social media attention, you're not getting it. This is where people go lose touch with reality. Like Jody, what was your experience?
Definitely believe a double-edged sword. But.
So me personally, I am still not a person. You feel me?
How are you still not a person? I don't get it.
Exactly. That's the joke. My username is still not a person. I'm a raccoon.
What did they say about that?
My description is like my parents named me wrong. I'm homeless, sick, and starving. My name is Dr. Chef. And in it, I noticed that you can create characters to interact with. You can make your own friends on here. So I went and made a friend. Their username is Tasty. Read all about it. And their name is Tasty AF Food. And they're like a ditzy girl because you can like give them descriptions and they'll act on the descriptions too. So like she's like ditzy and rude. She's like, oh my god, I hope nobody eats me.
but they even like with the when you download the app, do they say what's their intention, what's the goal, something, what's the vision of?
No, it is dumb. They make you pay. You can post once a day and you can comment once a day, unless you pay $3.33 a month, and then you can post as much as you want, which is really, really dumb to me. But no, they don't make it clear like what their goal was with creating this.
All right, so
they made a Katy Perry.
I got the purpose. I asked ChatGPT, so it's always available for interaction and engagement. Since characters are AI, you don't have to wait for the humans to respond. There's control over the environment, creative expression and role play, reduce social pressure. So
there is no social
there's less concern about judgment and popularity.
It would be interesting if they're gonna start like bullying each other or something. If you post something provocative, if they're gonna jump on it and be like, "Oh, this is not right," or if they're gonna start hating.
And like, what are the limitations of what you could post?
How bad they're knowing that. Okay. I think even yesterday when you went, from
that's a
TikTok,
really big eggplant.
Corey, when you were.
And AI fans, and only AI.
But Corey, yesterday when you were on live on TikTok, when I said I'm about my ass about to go to bed, they didn't even post that comment because I used improper words.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. TikTok got rules.
They
bro.
wilded.
They got rules.
Man, TikTok, they choosy, bro. All of these are choosy. I was on a thing to where I had a person in the comments cussing, saying all kind of nasty stuff, so I booted them. But let somebody else try to post something. They're like, I've been posting all the time, but because they were using certain words, they wouldn't let them. But the person that I had to kick out was using whatever word he wanted to use. So
it would be interesting to see if they would have some filter.
Yeah, now I want to test the limits on that app a little bit. All right. Okay, next topic is the quite possibly most desperate attempt I've ever seen someone make to find love.
This is what taking your chances at finding love to new heights looks like.
I'm looking for a husband, I'm looking for a committed relationship, and hopefully the love of my life.
For almost a month, Bay Area resident and bachelorette Lisa Catalano decided to put herself out there. And when we say out there, we mean on 6 to 7 billboards on Highway 101 from the South Bay to San Francisco. This is pretty bold. What happened that you said, this is the approach that I'm going to take?
You know, every time I got a little frustrated with the dating scene within Silicon Valley and the Bay Area, I would work a little bit on my website. And it started off kind of as almost a joke, like I'm just going to make my own website. Then it just kind of, I was thinking, you know, maybe that's not that crazy of an idea after all. And so I decided, okay, well, I got to promote the website somehow. And what's more local than a billboard?
All hoping the one or someone who may know him leads him to her. Her ad is straight to the point. MaryLisa.com.
Wow.
Why not?
She put my brain on dial-up just now.
She promoted herself. She's the product. So nothing wrong about that.
Dude, I think the problem with it is the men who are going to go on that website and apply are not who you want to marry.
Nope.
That's not who you're going to find on those websites.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's be like the 50-year-olds in the mom's basement.
To Love is Blind or something instead of scrolling through with 10,000 emails with dick pics.
Straight up.
Honey, I went down to the supermarket and I saw the cutest girl up on the billboard, and I think she might be the one for you. Go on to this site. This is marylou.com.
Maybe there's certain qualifications that they have to go through with signing up. You know what I'm saying? You log in, and when you log into it, there's a form you got to fill out before you can actually talk to her.
Before,
She can kind of sift through her red flags. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like a lot of moms are going to fill out applications for their sons that they want out the house. You know what I mean? Like, I saw there's like a new trend where it's like trad sons, and these sons are staying at home until they're like 35 in exchange for cleaning the house and things like that. Yeah, like those moms of trad sons, they're gonna be filling out those applications. Like,
yo, that is insane. I mean, it's like I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying, but what I am going to say is, dating scene is insane. Like,
I mean,
it's truly insane. Like, you have to set a good moment. That moment got to go and take advantage of it and make something happen. Like the traditional, hey, how you doing? Hopping in the inbox, DM. I don't feel like none of that works no more. Because people play too much.
I want to see how this goes, actually.
Yeah,
I want to follow up.
Did you find true love? Did you got married? With a truck driver?
Post on TikTok about it, Lisa. That'd go viral quick.
Straight up.
Like, tell the whole story.
But that's not her audience, I guess.
All right. And again, we'd be remiss if we didn't trash Taylor Swift's new album because everybody else is. But this particular video, I'm not sure how I feel about
see how Signal messing up. Talk about Taylor Swift.
Am I back?
You're back.
You're back,
okay.
Yeah. You were just stuck for a minute.
The Taylor Swift gods heard me. But yeah, I don't know if I agree with this particular video. I'd like to hear your input though.
Let's go ahead and roll the clips.
Is Taylor Swift using her music to red pill you? In short, Yes. I have subjected myself to listening to Taylor Swift's new album, and the song Wishlist, yeah, that's trad wife propaganda.
You want the whole neighborhood looking like you, like Travis?
They're focusing on one song called Wishlist, where she talks about her life and her dreams with Travis. I want to read you the lyrics that have all of these people so triggered. I just want you. Have a couple of kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the F alone, and they do. Wow. And not only is this entire song and album trad wife propaganda, it is also racist. This person says, wait, am I too woke? Yes. But why did this line feel like a dog whistle for a completely white suburban neighborhood and like low-key white supremacy coded? It is not white supremacy coded. She is saying, I love this man who happens to be white, and therefore I want to have his children. I want to have many of his children, and therefore have an entire neighborhood of little Travis Kelce's. That is not white supremacy. That is being in love with a white man, which is not a crime. Liberal women.
She got up. Oh my God.
I've heard so much trash about this album that has nothing to do with the music itself.
The first question is, does she really write her songs on her own?
I think she does. I believe she does. But look, that's a common thing. People like to look down on singers who don't write their own music. It's freaking art. You know how to sing. Look, I'm a songwriter and I write for a lot of people. And I don't have one of those voices, but someone else does. So guess what? They're going to sing my freaking lyrics.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's not about like, that they're going to sit. Yeah, but they have something in mind when they're writing for her. So if she has this type of image, like being in love and the cells with her husband and whatsoever, okay, of course they're going to put some lyrics into it and give her the song to record. So even though it's like still marketing type of thing, and I don't even know why they just be tripping.
So I mean,
if you really analyze any type of song and what is written in there, come on, man.
Well, I just checked. She does write all of her songs 100%. So she does write.
I was about to say,
she writes her music.
She's a singer songwriter. Like that is
so. As far as the song that they were talking about in that video, I don't see it as like what they're saying, but I think that after the Sydney Sweeney thing, it was in poor taste. I think the jeans and the all that. I think that was a bad idea. But I don't think that that's what she meant. But what I've heard about this album is it's like generic music, and then there's the song that's entirely about Travis Kelce's penis. The entire song is about his dick.
She dedicated the whole song.
Was that necessary? Like, record that, keep that at home, keep that in the vault, listen to it when y'all doing your thing. Like, don't put it on the album.
I mean, but listen to other musicians. They be talking about
the song is called
whatsoever.
That's called Wood, right?
Yo, the song is called Wood.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Hey, look, man.
I don't get it.
That's like the biggest flex ever for Travis Kelce, though. Like I hope when he goes into the locker room, they're playing that song every single day, bro.
Every single time, bro.
She might be performing the next time at another Super Bowl. Then
Taylor Swift is just a victim of you're the hero. You're like the hero for so long that you become the villain type thing. John Cena, Taylor Swift, Michael Jackson, freaking LeBron James, like people that are great. You have to hate them eventually because they're too great. Taylor Swift is great in the sense that she's the way, you know how popular she is when it comes to the albums she do, all the things that she do for her fans, the songwriting, all the number ones, the Grammys. It's like, all right, we want to hate you. And that's
I think she's lost touch. I think she's a literal billionaire, and when she did all that with Kanye and got the rights to her music and put out the Taylor's version and everything, that was the coolest thing I've seen an artist do. I was so proud. I was so excited. I thought that she would have, I don't know, use that power that she gained for good, but she's not. She's just a typical billionaire taking private jets, 30-minute flights. Like,
how? What is she not doing? What is she not doing for good?
Nothing. She's not doing anything. Like, you are a young, influential billionaire. Do some good.
Oh well, she doesn't
Does
have
she
to
really not do
anymore.
anything?
So
She don't do no charity, nothing.
I mean, she does charity.
She does a lot of
things
she does a
that
lot of
get-
charities.
She
So
gets
this year alone, 5 million to Feed in America, 1 million to Community Foundation Middle in Tennessee. In the UK, she donates to this place called the
I don't
Carter
care
Food
about the
Banks,
money.
where she
Use
sends
your influence.
where she goes there and she buys enough food for the community. They come and they get money. In Dublin, she goes all this year, 25,000, and is going to and taking people, and they're going to get food and clothes and things of that nature. She also gave this family. She made $100,000 donation.
you be
to a
reading the whole
family.
fucking shit. Blake,
So
what would you do without
I'm
ChatGPT? Oh
just
my
saying.
god.
I'm wrong. I apologize. I
Before
still
we go
hate
to
her,
yapping
but I was
about
wrong
stuff,
about
you
the
know what I'm
charity
saying?
part. Okay.
You gotta
All right.
understand. That's what she's doing.
All right. Round the show off with our Would You Rathers.
All right, Swifties, I said it. Okay, leave me alone.
Dream job with low pay or work a boring job with high pay.
Dream for low. I live in the box and then I'll figure it out and do some side shit on top.
Boring job with a high pay because then I can quit and then I just can get my dream job.
Yeah. I'm with it. Hey, I think 10 years ago I would have said the dream job, but just give me money. I
did it already. I can find the money. I'll find it later.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm with you.
You be stacking up and then you be switching up. So all
And
good.
then I'm cool. I'm friends with you, so you let me hold something. So you know, I'm good.
Every boring job that I've had has driven me crazy and made me want to fight everybody in there. And it's like I didn't like everybody when I got in there, but I didn't want to fight everybody when I got in there. You know what
Exactly. And I'm not trying to get punched in the eye again. So you know.
I remember when we went to that hotel you worked at, Jody, everybody hated you there, bro. Like, you got in a straight up argument. I just met this guy and he's arguing with his manager like loud. Like,
I like that guy.
Never have access to social media again, or never be able to watch TV or movies again.
Social media can go. Social
media, man.
Yeah.
You can make money on social media. You can't.
Who
The
can't?
Watch TV movies. This is the must have.
And like
I'll just be a movie star instead of a, you know what I'm saying, influencer. That's fine.
No, there's other ways you can make money. You feel me? I need my movies. Get that. That's how I do.
I need to see Beauty in Black. Though I needed that season. I can't.
Come on.
It's like a random. You have random plugs advertising that show on the
Yo,
show.
Mallory is the best character ever. This lady is evil.
But she looking kind of scary though. She got too much surgery. Oh.
Lose all your photos or lose all your saved messages.
Saved messages.
Yeah.
Saved messages.
There's a bunch of saved messages.
I need them photos.
I mean, I lost all of my saved messages.
You see,
You did, though.
my Instagram
Yeah,
look
my
like
photos.
I need that.
Okay.
Share your browser history with your boss or share your browser history with the first person.
Or on the show with your boss, or on to do it on our show. I mean, I don't have a boss,
Neither
so
I think I would share my
I
history.
think my boss wouldn't even give a shit what I be searching for. Like,
Yeah, I don't need to know my business.
So
who shows
Jody,
when you
white
click
monkeys.
share and more.
Huh?
Only be able to shop in person or only be able to shop online.
online.
At this point, online.
Yeah.
You can find better deals.
I don't need to be going
Yeah.
to the shops. I mean, I do every now and then when I feel like it, but most of the time I just like it comfortable, sitting on the couch, ordering some stuff, let it wait till it's delivered, and
Yeah.
then just send it back.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll go touch grass, wait till my stuff gets here.
Yeah. In my yard. Like,
Only be able to wear formal clothes or only be able to wear casual clothes.
oh, casual.
Casual.
Yeah, definitely casual.
Formal clothes, man.
Yeah.
I'm pro comfy.
Mr.
Want to chill
Cooper
on
is
the
the
couch
only one
with
that
the
wears.
damn formal clothes?
Mr. Cooper is the only one that only wears formal clothes.
True.
He was born in a suit.
I think that was the last one. I might be wrong. Yeah. All right. And, you know, it's sad because that account stopped posting Would You Rathers. Now they're posting a bunch of Sora 2 videos, and I don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, no, this has been an awesome episode. Thank you so much to everybody who watched. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things we want you to do. You can catch us every single Friday or every other Friday, every other Friday
second,
at 3
every second
p.m.
Friday.
EST on
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.